There is a common misconception involving college drinking. There are many who feel that all college students drink in excess. However, that is not true. Grand Valley State University Alert Labs did a study that showed that most students drink not much, if at all. Hello, my name is Adam Ferguson and I'm a student at Grand Valley. This is an opportunity for you to hear stories of students like yourself and their experiences involving alcohol, and allows you to realize you do not need to drink in order to have fun.
I do have a lot of friends that do drink. They like going out to parties, and that's fine. I can respect their choice. I just ask that they also respect my choice not to drink.
No, I don't do it to fit in. I just do it because it's, kind of relaxing.
I've made the decision to not drink, and even though a lot of my friends drink, they give me a lot of respect for that.
I don't ever binge drink. I have a lot more respect for myself than that, and I also think it's irresponsible, and that's just not how I want to live my life.
I never feel any amount of pressure around my friends when they're drinking and I choose not to, or we're all drinking. It's always my decision, because originally I based it on what I wanted to do.
I mean, people just make a decision. They're going to either drink or they're not. It's not based on like a certain ethnic background or the type of organizations you're in. It's just kind of like a personal decision.
There's a lot of myths about drinking. Maybe one of the biggest ones is that everyone drinks all the time, which is completely not true.
I think there's a large, probably even majority of students don't drink or drink so seldom that you wouldn't really classify them as partiers.
The statistics show that a lot of students are coming to college wanting to live in alcohol and drug-free areas in residence halls and things like that, which show that they want to find alternatives to drinking. On our campus we have a passport program, which is where we have older students working as mentors to first-year students to try to guide them on the right path and make sure that if they do drink, they drink responsibly.
There were a couple friends of mine who actually graduated a couple years ahead of me, and then when they would come home on Christmas break, they would tell me about how everybody drinks at college. That's something that you have to do if you're going to have fun. I even had them teach me how to, at a party, look like you're drinking and really not be drinking. It got to that point that I thought I was really going to have to do it. And then I got here to Grand Valley, and I never felt pressured to drink. There were many people besides myself who didn't want to drink and didn't want to feel pressured into drinking. And so we didn't. It's as simple as that.
Many students discover fairly quickly that you do not need to drink in order to have fun while at college. Unfortunately, some students do not discover this until it is too late, and they have already made decisions that affect themselves and also those around them.
I think far too often, though, we see scenarios where people drink and it gets out of control. Cars end up smashed, people end up going to hospitals, and that's just not good. That's not good for anyone's physical health, it's not good for your checkbook. There's a lot of reasons why it's just not a smart thing to do.
It kind of messes with your mind a little because you don't think things all the way through. And so sometimes, it may lead to bad decisions.
I've had friends who have went a little further than they meant to with a guy while they were drinking and have definitely regretted it since then. Lost a couple of good friends, and maybe they lost their boyfriend and different things out of the deal, and it's just not worth it.
She had way too much to drink, and she was actually suffering from alcohol poisoning, and we had to call the ambulance. They had to revive her as she was passed out over her toilet, and she was completely incoherent. She was crying out. She didn't know what was going on. She was fighting as they were trying to put her onto the stretchers. They took her to the hospital.
I've had some intense drinking moments. It's definitely unhealthy. You see it lead to bad things all the time.